Today we're looking briefly about a family tree of one of my favorite animals in the world and one that I use as my profile pic. Yes. Not this one specifically, but the parrots. Parrot. Not this one, not the Australian ragnan, but the parrot, green parrot generally speaking. These. Oh wait, no. Wait. Yeah, this is the closest one, but I'm actually in a more greener. The blue and yellow mascot. It is in the the Caribbean in Trinidad, which is in the Caribbean. You can see, very beautiful. One of the smartest of the parrots. Has the ability to mimic voices of animals, including the human. Oh wait. And don't worry, it seemed to be least least concern. Now, let us go to the overall class and order. So class Eves, which means birds, right? Means I'll just make it easier to understand. Birds. So aves, if I'm not mistaken, that's Latin for birds, basically. So if you see aves or aves as talking instead of birds, you know. Order, that's specifically for the parrot, although, well, actually, it's a little more complicated. I just simplified to parrot because this is the astrolabes, which is actually four white family, or I guess you could say what was it called? Wait a minute. Ready? Oh, it's a clade. My bad. I forgot. See, I'm learning as you're learning. So clade is higher and it's higher than I think family and order too. So I just simplified to say family, but in fact it's a collection of families. And a collection of families in taxonomy means a clade. And a couple of clades would actually count as a class. Although there's a little more to it than that. But yes. Here's actually a more diagram. So you have the most distinct, what's it called? Wait, let me show you. Okay, so I didn't do it as, No, I did. I just put out pictures. So like I did here, Sirmis, is it? Oh, I actually did it correctly. So they are quite the distant relatives of all the other three groups of birds. As you can see, falcons are closer to parrots than they are to cerums. What's it called? Siamese? Siamese. Siamese. It's that little fella. So it's the more, it's the older and more distant related to it. Here we have a group that contains, that it branched off to 2/3 groups. Sorry. So we have falconiforms. You know them. They're pretty. And then of course the ones we are caring about the most, parrots. And yes, that's right. if you guys may recognize the Kukubo, which is in New Zealand, and yes, threaten or is in concern. Not great, but it's not all bad. There's a lot of there's a lot of effort to try to save them. Although yes, if you read this, there are living individuals 247 as of 2023 last year, which is and into 4 small New Zealand islands. Good, okay, good. But yeah, it's actually a relative to parrots. In fact, it is a parrot, although a distinct one because of New Zealand's history. And then most are. Well, actually, in general, a lot of the parrots are quite diverse. But yeah, so it's crazy to think that falcons are relatively, destined, but not too far away from parrots. And you wouldn't think a parrot and a falcon is related more than to each other than, say, what the that was a weird one, than this one, or even, actually no, not as close. The really closest one is the sunbirds, which makes it makes a little sense. Honeycomb. And wait a minute, that looks familiar to me. That is a crow or a raven of a kind that is kind of common in the Mediterranean. Wow. That is, I didn't know that. It is actually closest to a parrot, or among the closest, and also them. So songbirds. Oh, see? Oh, this is pretty. Yeah, they are colorful. They're very colorful and diverse. And apparently closest group to the parrots single-handedly, the songbirds. So yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. Bye.